Here's a little story about a man with a shed who was really bored, so this is what he said. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna get on the radio. So now in his shed he does a funny show. Broadcasting, that is. Radio Gold. It's pretty funny.
Here we are, Joe.
Hi, Bobby.
Hi, buddy.
What's going on?
Not much. We're live here, and we're actually literally, physically in the shed today.
I'm not.
You're not in the shed with me. Well, but in spirit you are, buddy. In spirit you are.
I'm in the middle of an ice storm.
Whoa, ice storm.
Siege. I'm under siege.
You're under
East
siege.
Coast of Canada.
You're under siege. You got a big snowstorm coming. Meanwhile, my title of the show is "It's Spring Already."
Not a snowstorm, Bobby. An ice storm.
An ice storm. You have an ice storm coming. Meanwhile, my title is "It's Spring Already" because, well, it's like 60 degrees out here in New Jersey. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt out here in the shed with the door wide open doing a show. So that'll tell you how nice it is here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me get into my ice fighting suit.
Okay, put your ice fighting suit on, and we'll do what we normally do on the show. We in the beginning we talk about what we're going to talk about, and do a little talking in the beginning and play some shit. And we'll figure it out. And we usually figure out the rest, the other half, as we go along. I like to do it that way, freestyle. We plan the first half, the second half we freestyle. Right, Joe?
That's right, Bobby.
That's right. Keep putting your suit on.
I am. I'm getting suited up now. Just hold on.
Yeah.
Don't pressure me.
I'm sorry. It is Christmas time, so of course we'll do a little bit of Christmas stuff. We got a few things. I guess I think some topics Joe wants to hit. Maybe we'll do a list or something like that. I'll figure that out as we go along. And once Joe gets the suit on, I guess he can fire. Didn't you have something you wanted to talk about or something? I don't really. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. I wonder if I had something going on here. We were off the show. That's why I when we're getting ready to do a show, I get nervous about talking too much because then we talk all the topics about all the topics before we even on the goddamn show, and then we're all talked out and we don't really want to talk about it anymore. So, but we're gonna talk about. Everybody's talking. That Phil thing's a big topic. Maybe we'll talk about him, Phil Robertson. Our thoughts on that. I forget what else Joe wanted to talk about. Where are you, buddy? Hello? Did he do this on purpose, or was he really putting a suit? Like, do you gotta go in your changing room to get a fucking snowsuit on, an ice suit? Like, where are you at?
Hello, Bobby.
Whoa! What is going on with you?
You hear me, Bobby?
Yeah. What happened?
Put my fucking suit on, man.
Well, listen, man. You're leaving me out to dry. Do I gotta play shit already? Are you like the suit thing's a real deal that you gotta like really get into that you can't talk because if that's
This is fucking survival, Bobby. This is Canadian survival.
I'm just saying like I'll play shit because there is shit I do. What did you want to talk about today?
Who, me?
Yeah, wasn't there something you wanted to talk about? God, we gotta stop getting stoned. What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I don't either. Like you said it or something you wanted to. I know we were going to talk about Phil, but before we brought up Phil, you were like, "Oh yeah, we got to talk. I want to talk about this," but I forget what you said. This was. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I got something I want to play anyway. I got a couple things I want to play, so we ain't even thought about it after we play this. This gives us 2 minutes and 11 seconds to think what the hell's going on. I made this little clip up.
I want to, yeah.
Go ahead, what?
I don't know.
I made this little clip up. Hermie wants to be a dentist. It's a little bit of the actual movie, and then a Kid Chris clip. He does a funny prank call with Hermie the dentist, quotes, sound bites or whatever. So we'll play this, and when we come back, we'll either figure out what Joe wanted to talk about, or we'll make something up. Whatever comes first.
Hermie doesn't like to make toys.
Do you mind telling me what you do want to do?
Well, sir, someday I'd like to be a dentist.
A dentist?
Well, we need one up here. I've been studying. It's fascinating. You've no idea. Molars and bicuspids and incisors.
Now, listen, you. You're an elf, and elves make toys. Now, get to work.
Is this a dentist's office?
Yes, we are.
My name's Hermie. I want to be a dentist.
Okay.
I want to look at molars and bicuspids.
Okay.
Guess what, everyone? Hermie wants to be a dentist.
That's right. I want to be a dentist, and I want to bang hot chicks. Hello?
Yes?
My name's Hermie, and I want to be a dentist.
What?
Can you help me be a dentist?
No.
You're kind of a bitch. I don't want to see your bicuspids.
Yes, sir?
Hi, my name is Hermie. I want to be a dentist.
Okay.
I want to see bicuspids and molars.
Okay.
Guess what, lady? Hermie wants to be a dentist.
That's right. I want to brush their molars with my hog.
Okay, how can I help you?
Oh, squeeze it till it turns purple. Hi, my name is Hermie. I want to be a dentist.
You know, that's one of my favorite movies.
I want to be a dentist. I want to see your bicuspids. I also want to see your boobies.
Okay, so who we have here on the line?
This is Hermie. I'm horny.
Okay, sorry, I gotta hang up now.
Show this mother your boobie.
Gumby Gold.
The Kid Chris Show.
No, that was the Kid Chris show. I love that. I love that fucking show. Go listen to it at kidchris.com. A little. What?
No, it's produced. No, you better not.
Why not? What do you mean?
Mel Gibson won't like it.
Oh, F him. That guy's a quack.
Let's just say there's a lot of people that Mel Gibson don't like.
Yeah, well, of course not. What's his deal? What's he one of them religious kooks too?
You don't like Jews.
He don't like the Jews? So him and Phil Robinson should join up together?
Remember when Drunkton and they arrested him and he blamed everything on the Jews? He started screaming all that stuff there about the Jews.
It's all the Jews' fault. Jews
I'm
did it.
drunk and you guys won't respect my great...
Well, you're listen. This is bad. This is bad news.
This is LA, pal. We don't anybody go.
Joe is like going through an ice storm and his internet's very bad. We apologize for this unprofessionalism.
Holy Santa Claus might not make it. It's not funny shit, people.
I know. Because as we all know, according to my geography, you're right next to the North Pole.
I'm halfway there, Bobby. That's the story.
Right. So you know...
Exactly
You're,
halfway to the knoll from the equator.
no, you're actually Santa Claus's neighbor, so you know exactly what's going on. And we tell Belle that all the time. You know him personally. You live right next door.
I do.
And occasionally, when Belle's bad, Joe kidnaps him and puts him in his basement.
Put the knuckles to him.
Yeah, knuckles to him, you know.
Rough him up. You better smarten up the crappy for them.
So, if Joe doesn't remember soon about what he wanted to talk about, we're going to talk about wallets. Just a warning. I'm just telling you. I want, because I'm actually, like, I hate wallets. Is it just me? I hate them. And you know, Joe, they cause back problems, right? Doctors will tell you that. If you got too much shit in your wallet and you're sitting on your wallet all the time, it throws your equilibrium off. That's a true story.
Well, I don't carry a wallet because I'm broke.
Right, but like a person like me, I have.
I don't have like a big bulging wall like you.
Well, I don't either. But what was happening with a friend of mine? It happened to a friend of mine in South Carolina. His name was Biggin. They called him Biggin because he's a biggin. Get it? You know, that's how they talk back there. He's a biggin. So he used to have all his paperwork and stuff in there. He was an older guy and just kept all his paperwork in this wallet, and always sat on the wallet. And when he went for back problems, the doctor suggested, you know, lay off the wallet, don't sit on your wallet, take your wallet out and put it, you know, on your desk or whatever, but don't sit on it. So and I have a wallet because my wallet, I need my ID and I lose my ID. So I got one. I got a biker wallet, which doesn't bother me because, you know, I was raised by bikers, so it's fine. I'm with the style and everything. I like the chain and all that. Chain hooks to you, and you know, I could take it out and just let it hang, but that's a pain in the ass too. Like, I just don't, you know, and it doesn't feel right when you sit on it, even though it's not that. Like, I don't have I have no money in it. I have no cards. I have one card and a goddamn and my thing in it, but it still bothers the shit out of me to sit on it. There's got to be a better way. I'm gonna invent something like a shirt with kind of like a pocket, like not like, I mean, shirts with pockets are already invented. Obviously, what do you want? I'm doing a show. A phone charger for what?
I don't need a phone charger. Like a piece of it that plugs in.
Donkey punch that
Like the
fucker.
square thing.
I'm gonna donkey punch you. Hold on. Let me play fucking something. Let me
Play
play.
something, Bobby, and donkey punch him.
I'm gonna play something and then I'm gonna donkey punch him. Let's play. What is this again? Oh, let's play this guy on Blog Talk Radio. This guy, we'll talk about him when we come back. This guy's pretty funny. Here's this guy.
Car control to Raymond. Car control to Raymond. Commencing countdown, tractors on. Check the chickens and may all your moo cows moo. 2, 3, 4. This is Raymond to car control. I smashed through the barn door, and I think my tractor knows which way to go. Tell the cows I'll milk them very soon. They know. Car control to Raymond. Your tractor's loud. There's something wrong. Can you hear us, Raymond? Can you hear us, Raymond? For here am I riding on a tractor, way out in the field. All the moo cows moo, and there's nothing I can do. Bram, ba, bam, ba, bam, ba, bam, bam.
So I don't know if you've ever heard this guy. Did you get it? You're welcome. Woo-hoo. Good job. So now I played this guy. I forget what the hell his name is. He's here on Spreaker. I found him. You know, despite what you say, Joe, us DJs do listen from time to time. Granted, most of them here, like you say, that they come in your chat and they just put in, "Oh, hey, listen to my show. Your show sucks," or "Please listen.
Give me a shout out.
Please give me a shout out." Like we had a guy in Joe's chat the other day doing that, and I fucking laughed and chuckled.
Give him a little shout out.
Yep. So we gave him a shout out. We made Joe and Duck made, or Duck made. That was
Nice, beautiful voice.
yes. I listen. I like listening to his voice and go to sleep. Is that creepy?
Only if you got like a finger ass or something.
All right, we ain't got that far yet.
Or holding your penis.
That's only when I listen to you. The Amish Comic Show. That's what it's called. I'm just.
I know Amish jokes.
I gotta say, well, let's hear some.
What's the deal with the difference between men and women? Like, men be like sitting at one table and be sitting at the other. You know what I be saying?
No, was that the end of the joke?
That's how they live, Bobby. Like,
Oh shit! I'm trying to like everyone in their whole bit. Just tell another one. Do you have another one? No. There. That's like. Jesus Christ. I gotta say though, I don't think this guy's really Amish. He's too funny to be really Amish. Like that's what. But I tell you what. Oh, I lost him again. No wonder he wasn't talking back. Joe's in and out. He's going to be in and out today. He's battling a huge ice storm. So,
their sole purpose is to get up in the morning and work as absolutely hard as they can all day long, because the worst thing that can be said about you there is that somebody says you're not a good worker.
Right, and I would imagine...
Working with a power saw. We're talking about working with a crosscut saw, digging fence posts with a shovel and shit. Like, fucking fuck that.
I would imagine that Amish, the real Amish, would consider stand-up comedian to be a very lazy job.
But truth to be told, if things go to shit, it's probably the Amish stuff that are going to fucking teach us to survive.
Oh yeah, people like that. The people that the Amish, the polygamists. All them people that live in their own little world and
like, it's not just enough to have a farm with a tractor. Like, these people that had a farm live with animals.
Oh yeah, these people make shit from scratch. They make their own shit from scratch. You know,
as much as they can. Yeah.
As much as they can. And I want to, like, for instance, I want to learn how to make cheese, and I don't think it's actually that hard of a process, but I have to Google it just to figure it out. So you're not going to be able to, when the apocalypse, if the apocalypse ever comes, you're not going to have Google.
I've said this many times, and I'm not going to make any qualms about it. If anything happens, that society as we know it crumbles, and we got to start living off the land and like fight fucking off tribes of each other and shit. I want to be taken out in the initial shit. I don't want to live like that.
I mean,
I'm too old to fucking start over like that.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Everybody, these backwoods people that know a little bit, and I know a little bit. I mean, you don't. Some people wish for this, but I don't think they understand how bad it's going to get. Like how you can't.
I don't want to have to get up in the morning and hack my fucking food out of the fucking ground and fucking fight off people that are trying to steal it.
Well, that's going to be the worst part. The scavengers, the people, the colonies, like colonies are going to go after other colonies, and they're going to be taking your own shit. Yeah. And you're sitting there basically every morning. Yeah. First off, you'd have to have a big enough group to where somebody's at watch 24 hours a day. At least one person has to be up to be able to alert everybody else in your either colony or your house, whatever you got going on. Whether it is 5 of you or fucking 50 of you, there's going to have to be, and if there's 50 of you, you're going to have more rooms, so you're going to need more guards. Basically, you need a guard. 24 hours a day.
I don't believe for a minute that I don't know what you want to call it, somebody somewhere in the world that doesn't have an underground thing like they have there in Cheyenne Mountain. It's secret that if some catastrophic event like a
Right, and the rich, we know already, are huge assholes. So
but that's only recently, because all through history they've really been pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. And here's this, I don't know if I wonder if people know when you're being sarcastic or not, because I know right away. But anyway, like they're going to the rich are gonna hide. They're, like you said, they might make it. Some of the poor people might make it in other ways, and everybody's gonna rise up and come out. And of course, what are the rich people gonna do? They're gonna take advantage of the poor people. They're gonna come around and they're gonna use these fucking people to their advantage to make more money. And slavery will definitely come back. That's a guarantee. I'm not talking about black, white. It doesn't matter. It's not going to matter what the color is. Believe me.
Well, I honestly believe that the people of the power structure of the world really want something to happen anyway that kills a bunch of people anyway, because there's too many people.
And there really is, but I mean, if you think about it, and I didn't think you really believed that, because I remember I said that one time, and you were like, "Oh, well, the world's up pretty big." And I mean,
I believe that.
Like if we were spread out more, it's like China, like all the Chinese people, they're so cramped up. But I mean,
if we lived on the planet to live and survive, and the planet all sort of took care of each other, we have more than enough room on the planet to live.
Yeah, there's people hogging land up.
Under an economic system where people gotta live where the jobs are. You know what I mean? Like in factories and shit like that, people are forced to live basically along the coastlines, rivers, in your industrial areas of the world. If you look at maps, you'll see that your most heavily populated areas are places of trade.
You know what I think would be the best thing for the economy if they wanted to do comedy? Comedy. Did I say comedy? If they wanted to fix the economy, I think the best way to do that would be to every country or whatever, every big country. Some people aren't gonna be able to do this, but America could definitely do it. Canada could probably do it. Countries with a lot of land could go, and instead of like any country that has a welfare system or something like that, could give out to a family, instead of giving out a lifetime worth of food stamps, give them a couple acres of land. You know what I mean? Give everybody a couple acres of land and just give that shit away. Give it away. And then they'll either sell that land to somebody or they'll make use of it. And it somehow, some way, it's going to help the economy. Unless, of course, you got some people just hog the land up so they can go and fucking kill their own shit and whatever. But there ain't a lot of people out there like that. Really, they're getting far and fewer in between. They're becoming a dying breed. So we ain't got to worry about them, I don't think. You know what I mean? But people are gonna sell it. People are gonna build shit on it. Whatever. But the problem is, everybody hogs land up, and businesses aren't gonna let that happen. I don't think. You know what I mean? But you know what I could do with if somebody just gave me an acre? I'd be rich.
Off an acre of land, you'd be rich.
Off an acre of land, I'd be rich. How much does an acre go for?
I don't know. Depends where you live.
Maybe it'd be a couple acres. I don't have an acre now when my house is on, but I need a little more. If I had a whole acre, or I could probably sell half of it and still, because I probably only have like a half an acre, I would imagine. I know we had just about an acre, maybe a little over an acre when I was a kid growing up. We had 2 fucking houses on the goddamn thing, and we still had plenty of room. And my grandma was...
Tell the way Debbie's shutting around here, she wants it.
She wants what?
She wants some Christmas cock, Bobby.
Oh, nice.
Holy Santa Claus.
You want some Christmas penis, Debbie? You want some of that Canadian cock?
That's right. She knows what she wants.
All right, so it's actually, I wasn't paying attention, but we're almost out of time, so we're just going to go.
How much time we got
We got like 5 minutes.
Okay, now we got time to tell my story.
Oh, now you got to fucking start. I like to play out shit. Whatever. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so we were just talking there about Christmas and everything. So here at the local grocery store.
That's what it was.
I remember.
Now he remembers.
Stop distracting me.
Sorry. Go ahead.
So this girl tells the story. She's standing in line, and the girl's in front of her, and she's got a couple small kids, and she's got a big cart full of groceries, and everything in the cart is all label. That's like no name. There's no brand name, nothing in there. It gets close to the end of the. She's watching the cash register, and as things come out, she's telling her to just set that aside. And it's in front of her, that's packing up his grocery, notices this too, right?
Right.
He continues to stand there, and as the stuff piles up that she's removing from the order, tells the cashier, he says, no, it's okay, I'll take care of it, and all that. And the girl protests, and he puts up a fuss. No.
Fuck. What?
He told the girl that he insisted on paying for her groceries, all of it.
Right.
And that he got a large Christmas bonus. And he told the cashier to add a $200 gift certificate too.
Right, and she didn't want to.
No, well, she thanked him.
Oh, okay.
Just one of them things like that happens, right? You know, like you hear about it.
Yeah. Oh, did you see on the news too? It's a feel-good story for Christmas, and that's what Joe's was. This one is too. Where did you hear that? See that on the news where they were trying to find a mystery guy who he's been given like waitresses and shit all over the world like $23,000 tips and shit.
Yeah, I seen that guy.
Yeah, that's crazy. And he wants to be anonymous and stuff, but what I don't get is how the hell are they tracking this guy's tips and know it's that guy if they don't know who it is?
Well, it could be different people. If I won Big Lotto, I would fucking do that.
So they're assuming it's one guy because of the amount it is.
Yeah.
And it might not be. It might be a couple rich guys just being nice. You know, I would do that, man. If I had that kind of money, I would really because it does feel good to do nice things. So I'd want to be out in the streets with it, though.
Like the guy from Canada that was sold his company for $1.1 billion last September, and he was automatically enrolled in the motto every week, like he just tickets. And he won $40 million.
Holy cow.
Yeah. And he donated it all to cancers because his wife died recently of cancer.
I gotta be honest, I don't know if I would do all that.
Well, fuck Bobby, he just sold his company for $1 billion.
So all right, so he already had $1 billion. Like it's not like he had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's really nice, actually. You know, he's like, oh, well, I already got all this money. It just cracks me up how that happens. Isn't it always the way? It's people who win are already usually loaded.
Yeah, well, it's not like he purposely bought tickets. He was just enrolled in it and fucking bought them every month. Like, automatically. Like, you can set yourself up that you just pay so much a year and fucking every week you get, like, a ticket.
Right. Well, shit. I mean, he's obviously a lucky dude, so he should keep doing that, especially if he's going to give it all to charity every time he wins. Man, even if it's all for the cancer, that's fine.
If I ever won a big one, like $50 million, I would travel all over the place, fucking building baseball fields and stuff in small towns.
That's what I mean, man. Just do cool shit for communities, you know what I'm saying?
Got basketball courts, baseball fields, ball hockey fucking courts and stuff like that for kids in small towns.
Holy shit, what are you wrestling, a fucking bear? Jesus Christ.
Bobby, that's not nice.
So we're out of here. We're gonna get shut off. Oh! Don't make me get at the baby.
Froggy Fresh.
Legalize cocaine.
Money
And
maker
what if we
Mac.
want to say, please legalize cocaine,
Christmas
and if
song.
you're gonna not legalize cocaine, well then at least legalize something. Make it weed or something. How about that?
And the people that fucking do cocaine, man, you're forcing other people to shove it up their bum.
Yeah, that's not right. Let's also want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in case we don't get to do one before. We're gonna try to